Hello again, YouTube. This is Truth Man giving you the truth, and we talking about money. Money. So listen, I want to show you from my experience what to avoid. And if you avoid these things, or you do it the way I'm finna tell you right now, let's say especially you who are young, 20s, 30s, even if you're in your 40s, we finna crunch some numbers and I'm finna show you some things that you can do to practically help yourself. Now, we talk about relationships. If you're on your way to a divorce, you still can win. Like, while you young, you want to get your working out. Like, you want to work harder while you young. That's number one. That's the first thing we want to talk about. Like, I be getting on my sons. I tell my sons, y'all can play them video games and y'all can do this afterwards or whatever. They both have jobs, but to me, if you gonna work two jobs or you gonna try to establish yourself in business or in school, the best time to do it is while you're in your 20s. That's the best time to do it. You in your 30s, you should be pretty much in your career or pretty much doing what you gonna do to build your money up, so on and so forth. So when you in your 20s, that's the best time. If you go to work route, let's say you don't like school, you're not going to the military, you don't like school, well, you could do like Kevin Samuel said, and I've been telling people that too. Get you a full-time and a part-time. Save all of your money from the part-time, and if you can, some from the full. Because where I messed up the most was me not like saving money. Like that's been the biggest downfall of my adult life, because let's be honest, if I'm honest, I'm not gonna go into details because I know you got agents on here, and the agents, they gonna want to figure out ways to take you down anyway. But I'll say it like this: I got used at one point to getting fast money, but here's the downfalls of fast money. Once you start maturing and you start wanting to change the way you get money, you got to learn how to handle it different, because it's gonna come slower. So you have to save. You have to work hard. You have to be saving a large portion of what you make. You write down on paper also how much money you want to have, like your goals. Like if you go the complete work route, no school, no business, you be like, okay, in 2 years, I want, let's just say for example, you say in 2 years, I want to have 10,000 cash. You say, in 4 years, I want to have 20,000 cash. In 7 years, I want to have 50,000 cash. Just have a goal. Goals are for smart people. See, listen, man. That little rap stuff, all these rappers that, they live in the suburbs and they got entourages of people protecting them and all this other stuff. You can't really listen to them. Don't try to live like they say. You got to slow down. You got to slow your money down so you can stay free out here. So I slowed my money down, but for years and years and years, I went through it because I had to learn what to do. And that's been off and on pretty much my whole adult life, And then when you learn what to do, hopefully everything will go the right way for you and you won't be having setbacks. But that brings me to the next thing. You should have an emergency fund that's separate from your basic savings. So let's say you said, okay, I want 10,000 2 years in my savings. Well, if you have your emergency fund separate, then you should aim for at least $2,500 to $5,000 in that fund. And then that'll cover flat tires, needing batteries. You get in a car accident, you get hurt, you can't go to work. You already got your money set aside for what they call Murphy's Law. And Murphy's Law is whatever can go wrong will go wrong. So you want to have some money set aside for that. Then next, you want to invest. Me personally, I would say invest in dividend stocks. You want to try to get some Bitcoin in case people is right about it. But invest in dividend stocks. And like me, I don't believe in reinvesting the dividend. I think you should let the dividend grow in your own possession, whether you keep the money in your bank account or whether you have it somewhere else that people don't know about. That's just me. Like, a lot of people would disagree with me, but I believe that dividend is money that you should keep on your possession as it increases. So don't reinvest it, because you try to reinvest it. What if the investment that you reinvested in, what if it bellies up? So keep those dividends, and just I would say, like, most of your shares, not all, but most of your shares should be in dividend stocks. Then you want to, like I said, you want to have some Bitcoin, you want to have some foreign currency. Like, you can go to any bank, you can go in there and be like, okay, I want to convert this $20. And some banks will do small amounts into Chinese yen or this or that. Or what is it called? Is it the yen? I forgot what it's called. Whatever the Chinese money is. Euros. You want the main countries. Euros. China's currency. Russia's currency. So then you want to pay cash for as much as you can out of your purchases. Like, really, the only bill, like, as long as you can go with no bills, do it. I would say get a credit card, but just have the discipline. Don't get it until you have the discipline to rarely use it and to pay it off and cause your credit to get better. So down the line, you won't always be using your money. I've been finding out my adult life that it's good to have good credit. That's a good thing. So if you cool with moms, like, don't feel ashamed of living with your mother, man. Like, if she don't mind you being there, just kick that money to her. Kick her a little money and be saving up. Try to pay cash for your property. Because I'm telling you, man, what caused the most problems with me is them houses and cars. And sometimes I was stuck because I had bad credit buying bad cars. Then they break down and you still got to pay for them. But if you stick to paying cash for your cars and you try to pay cash for your property, or even if you get an apartment, don't move till you got a year. Put the year in the bank. Put the year's worth of money in the bank and do auto pay. Tell them to do auto pay. Then that way you ain't got to worry about your rent. Your rent is getting paid and you steady, like you doing, like I'm telling you, saving, investing. Like, once you get, like, let's say you ain't gonna pay cash for your first place. Okay, you want to have your rent for a year, and then you do auto pay. And once you got that situated, now you can go to saving up and try to pay cash for your property. Do not move to the hood. Do not. Because the things I'm telling you to do, that's not what hood people do. You know what hood people do? If you do what I told you to do, they're going to be trying to steal from you. That's why, listen, man, don't be around them. And don't live around them. Like if you got a budget, a higher rent amount, say, okay, well, I'll pay $1,500 a month So you put $18,000 in the bank. You put $18,000 in the bank, which is, you say you want $10,000 in 2 years. You want $4,000, or you want $20,000 in 4. That means you would have to save up like 4 years. Then you could possibly move out of your parents' house. You already got the money in the bank, and you steadily adding to it, so it's not dropping as much. And you working hard. Remember? Full-time, part-time. So your money's still gonna grow. Still gonna grow. Now let's say you want to go to school. Okay. Don't get no student loans, because they're gonna be looking to recoup this loan payback. They're gonna be looking to recoup it. So you gotta be careful with that. And like I say, you get that housing and that car expense like in a good standing and do it the right way, you'll be fine, man. Those are the 2 main things that's gonna take you under. That car and that house. If you can get that situated, your little phone, them little utilities, that ain't gonna be nothing. Because remember, you're gonna already have that. You're gonna already have that in the bank, so that ain't gonna be a problem for you. But anyway, we can end this. I think I want to talk about Sylvester Stallone. I got to get some detail. I got to do some research. So, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.